I was talking with a friend this morning, and they mentioned that they must go and visit a family member this Thanksgiving that they do not usually interact with. They said they were dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety about this once-a-year visit. As I listened to her talk, I realized that a lot of people this time of year seem to be filled with more dread than Thanksgiving. This time of year can bring us closer to things we either don't know how to deal with, can't fix, or that bring us sadness and a grief because of people that we loved or that are no longer there. The stores are full of a bunch of anxious shoppers just trying to get food to feed everyone. It can all seem very overwhelming. And where does this heart of Thanksgiving find a place in the middle of all of this? I began to question why we put ourselves through this every single year. There must be more than turkeys, busy stores, missing family members, and dealing with people that we don't particularly care to hang out with in all of this. In 1 Thessalonians 5, Paul says, "In all circumstances give thanks, for this is the will of God for you in Christ Jesus." Now I know a bit about the ministry and the life of Paul. The man was in prison for his faith. He was beaten and even wrote most of the New Testament from jail. As I thought about all of this morning, I thought this man must know something about being grateful and thankful in all circumstances. But why is it so important? What does it matter if we're thankful or if we're not thankful? Why did Paul, who had more reason than most to skip out on thankfulness, find it so important to choose to be thankful in all circumstances? For Paul, I believe he chose to keep his perspective and focus on the high price that Jesus paid for instead of his current and temporary issues. Now, I didn't say it was easy, but I believe that how we choose to see each circumstance is powerfully important to our well-being and the level of our happiness we experience. I once heard somebody said that happiness is an inside job, meaning it's up to us how we choose to see each and every experience. Will we walk through the hard times griping and complaining, or will we choose to see the good parts and be thankful for them instead? Wow, that is a lot. So this Thanksgiving, I would like to challenge you and myself to take a second and think about the things that we have to be grateful for instead of the things that we have to dread. I bet that we may find our attitude changes, our mood improves, and those family members and angry shoppers at the grocery stores are not that bad. This year, would you join me in focusing on the good things and take a few minutes to thank God for His goodness? We might find that we have so much more to be thankful for. Let's not let the few things that we don't care for ruin this Thanksgiving week. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at IFOC.